fidget.
Need a fidget?
Always
I
playing with
need to
Legos.
fidget.
Oh yeah, by the way, it started.
All right, welcome to TWV, which is a podcast focused around random conversation amongst a group of friends here. We might focus on news stories, we might focus on personal stories, which we're gonna hear a couple of today, and we might just focus on some really controversial stuff, which we're gonna try to stay away from, but it might happen. So stay tuned to find out. We're here with EP Shane and co-host Colin and I, which my name is Brady. So,
All right, go. Word of the day.
Smithereens.
Diving right into it.
why?
Why smithereens?
Once my app told me to say it. I have Word of the Day app and it said smithereens.
Do you have any personal connection to that word?
It's a fun word to say. Smithereens.
All right, so use that word as much as possible today, if you can.
It's gonna come up, I feel like that's gonna be able to play really well into the story that we're about to hear.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Do you want to do the story
might as well
now?
dive
Story,
right into
might
it.
as well.
Story time.
So,
The squirrel story.
one brisk afternoon in the great land of Maryland. More specifically, Queenstown.
Yep, that's fair. You
That's
can
right
say
to
that.
say.
That's fair.
So,
Might as well throw my social security out there, too.
In my home address.
so
Mother's maiden name.
around here, there's a very rare population of white squirrels. Kind of a rare thing. Don't really see them anywhere else.
Pretty exclusive
So
to the Q-town.
we kind of all respect them. They're just here. And we're like kind of like pretty prideful.
They
of
don't
them.
really mess with the gray squirrels.
The
You could call it modern-day racism.
The local high school
whatever
is
you
the
want.
fighting white squirrels. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Kind of a cool thing. So
That's our mascot, the fighting white squirrels.
and so
That's what TWB stands for, if you were wondering.
So I was kind of sad to one day find in the front yard a dead white squirrel with his head blown to smithereens.
Surrounded in a pool of blood.
Surrounded in a pool of blood, yes. And the neighbor across the way, not saying any names here,
We can call him Tim.
Tim. Yes, Tim is a good name. So Tim, who's had a little bit of a background if someone else wants to fill us in on that.
Yeah, so, just so happened to be this dude's neighbor. Kind of sucks. It was really not that bad to begin with. He was pretty chill. Bless you.
Thank you.
He was pretty chill, and then, cops got called, and, 10 state troopers showed up to his house with rifles, and, yeah, it's no bueno.
And, the thing about this that I think is important to fill in is the fact that, okay, 60-plus years old.
Yes.
All right. Can't walk.
Dude is old.
Very old.
Has a
What
cane.
used to be the commissioner. I don't know who voted him into that, but
Gets disability payments.
beside the point. He gets dragged out of his house, kicking and screaming. We can only assume why. I don't know why, but I assume he's domestic. I don't know. But
Domestic terrorism.
Based on his actions, he is not domesticated.
5+ AR-15s pointed at him as he's getting dragged down the court, and then within a day or two, he's back in his house. So I don't really know what was up with that. But yeah, so leading up to all this, you have all this weird nestling, just secrecy around him. And then one day, as Colin was saying, there's a white squirrel in the yard. And then
But we were just kind of in awe, or kind of not really in awe, but in shock. So we just kind of went back inside, just staked out the windows, and of course we see Tim poke his little head out his door. We're like, oh, that's kind of weird. So we played it off as nothing. And it happened again around 5 minutes later, and it's progressively just getting more and more frequent. Just keeps on poking his little head out the door.
More sketch.
a little paranoid.
We're like,
I
all
would
right,
say.
this is happening. This is actually happening. And a couple times he's leaned out his front door, kind of looked both ways out. We're like, I think Tim shot the squirrel because there's a hole in its ear.
Clean hole.
Yeah, it was
Dude,
a very
for a
clean
really
hole.
old dude, he's a dead shot.
Yep.
He wears glasses too.
Yeah, it was
Got a crazy neighbor.
Crack shot.
Crazy neighbor with the dead shot.
So it's really unsafe to walk outside.
Hide
honestly.
your kids.
Hide everybody.
It's like walking around the streets of Syria.
So naturally, what'd you guys decide to do?
We went out there, grabbed it, and put it in a grocery bag, and put it in a cooler.
Like a common normal person would.
Yeah, because
honestly.
we wanted to get him out.
If you ever
know.
see a dead white squirrel in your yard,
You're gonna
chances are you're gonna
grab it and mount it.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
On site.
Not mount it on site, but grab it to get it mounted.
Yes,
you don't
as
wanna
in
mount a squirrel.
taxidermy. Yeah.
You do not want to mount a squirrel.
In the midst of all this, I'm not home. Okay? So I get a call. Or no, it was first a string of texts from Colin.
Yes.
Blown up my phone. Telling me, okay, are you going home soon? Just worrying about I guess he was scared. Maybe he thought
I was
Tim
kind of staking Tim out to see
Yeah.
if he'd come outside, because I figured the longer he didn't see us, the more and more I think he wanted to go outside and grab his
Oh yeah.
loot.
Oh yeah, just literally any second you
Yeah.
can see a 6-year-old man scurrying across
Yes.
the road to scoop up his kill.
I really wanted to see that happen.
Yeah,
So I didn't want to set him off any kind of way.
No, I actually feel bad that we took it, looking back on it, because, like, what if that was just dinner for that night or
Yeah.
something?
It definitely wasn't. We live in a first world country. That was not his dinner.
For all we know, he was trying to feed his family. But that's beside the point. So, anyways, Colin tells me, you know, you gotta be careful going home, all this blah, blah, blah. And, I was
And
like,
to
all right.
to explain why Shane's saying going home, Shane's house is like the house that everyone kind of hangs out at. So Colin just so happened to be here
Yeah,
at the time.
like always.
So, I come home just terrified because it was really vague. He never really touched on what went down. And they filled me in on the story. And then Colin goes to leave. And then...
Yeah, I was walking out the driveway. I was kind of had my peripherals focused on Tom because he pulls the gat on me now.
You mean Tim, right?
Oh, Tim, yes. Tim. We'll finish that. We'll do that in post.
Yeah,
Work
fix that.
over.
Mark time.
So,
We're not actually going to fix it. Keep going.
so I see his door fly open, me and him make eye contact. It's probably the most scariest.
Hold on. So he flung his door open and the whole body, you just see the whole outline of his body.
Yes! Yes! He was there.
Wait, and it wasn't open before you walked outside?
I got to the end of the driveway
you out
and
as much as you were
the door opened.
So he slams the door, but when he sees you walking out.
Yes.
He was probably coming to like...
He just stared at me.
Oh
And I
my
just
God.
kept on walking. I didn't turn my head. I didn't look back. I picked up the
Bolted.
pace a little bit. I got around the corner to where he couldn't see me.
Did you have a bounty on your head now?
Dude, I got in my car. I was like, I'm happy to be alive right now. I just got on out of there.
And that was the end to the squirrel enigma.
The squirrel, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that brings us into some real world problems that are also happening. We talked about hunger. Well, how do you think we could fix world hunger, guys? I think
A
that we
bold take on how to fix world hunger.
I think we should just feed them.
Yeah.
That would really
Oh, yeah.
solve the problem.
No, here's what we gotta do. Okay, clearly there's more than one version of Tom out there, okay? For every person, there's at least, I would say, I'm gonna go on a limb and say there's 10 people that look like you, being how many people are in the world.
Yeah,
We need to find 10 Tims, okay? That's enough, probably, to kill every single squirrel in sight.
I think that would ruin the
Why don't we
ecosystem.
just get Tims
kill
everywhere?
kill all the squirrels.
I think every village needs a Tim. Okay,
Yeah.
in a tower.
Yeah.
We can call it the Tim in the tower.
Tim in the tower.
The
Tim in the tower.
Two
of the tower.
towers.
The Tim in the tower. Of
We'll
the
set him
tower.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the town. Yeah,
Yeah, and he is just your average old man, right?
6-year-old crack shot.
Yeah, you can pay him, and they're the crack shot, and they
You pay
just
him in
feed the neighborhood.
drugs.
Oh yeah.
And if anyone has seen the Ballad of Buster Scruggs on Netflix,
Oh, I saw it the other day.
you know Pan Shot.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like essentially. Like he is Pan Shot.
Yeah.
So if that gives you guys an idea. So
You got any better ideas, Colin, on how to solve
yeah,
world hunger?
world hunger, dude.
Well, as we all know, once we're done eating dinner, you throw your scraps out. And what's mom's line she hits you with?
Oh yeah.
There's hungry people in the world.
Oh yeah.
We take our scraps
Yeah.
and we send them.
You
How
mail
they-
them.
yeah.
How are we
Why don't
gonna
you
do
just mail
that?
your
How are we?
scraps?
They're gonna go like sour. It's not.
Well, not
But that's
because-
better than nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I'd rather be eating
I guess I
like,
can accept that.
decomposing food than nothing.
I guess I can accept that.
So yeah.
I guess that brings us into some life updates, right?
No,
What do
no.
we got?
Rather than life updates. All right. Think about this, because I just got squirrels in the mind.
Squirrels in your pants?
Yeah, squirrels on the
Squirrels
mind.
in my
SIMP scrolls in the
Okay.
pants.
We gotta start thinking about some like real world things here, like who would win? Okay, squirrels or a bunch of ants?
The ants are winning. Squirrels are inferior. They're rats with fluffy tails.
Squirrels are in fact superior.
Okay, but why?
You're wrong.
They're just bigger, and they could take out a larger population of ants. How many ants could take out even take out a squirrel? A lot.
Yeah, but there are a lot more ants than there are squirrels. Like
Okay,
per
so-
capita.
You guys want to go on a ratio thing here, or just every squirrel in the world versus every single ant in the world?
Every squirrel in the world to every ant in the world.
Ants
Okay.
are winning, like without a doubt.
Yeah, I'll go with
Yeah,
that.
ants are
Well, I
winning.
feel like
Then
this.
we just billions pounds.
Yeah, but they
of
all just
ants
can't
there are.
attack at the same time.
Okay, no, you got a bunch of ants in one room. Okay, just in the corner.
Okay.
And you got a bunch of squirrels in one room.
Yes.
A really big room.
Okay.
Okay.
Like a warehouse kind of.
No, you're gonna dig like a huge hole. You're gonna make a pit.
Okay.
A pit for this
Right.
circumstance.
Well,
Got
squirrels-
trees in there and
squirrels
stuff.
gonna scurry right out of them.
Well, no. We're gonna butter up the walls or something. Of
Okay.
course,
All
right?
Well, there's flying
Naturally,
squirrels.
you're gonna
Are we
put-
taking into
Ooh.
account for just regular squirrels, like
Now,
we think in our
flying squirrels are
backyards, or
allowed.
flying squirrels. There's
Then
any
in that case,
breed of
bullet
squirrel.
ants are allowed too.
Okay, and in that
Okay.
case, queen ants are allowed because they can fly. Yeah. So
I think we have a very evenly matched fight going on here.
Okay, so who would be the first to go out?
I think the squirrel's obviously going to take out its ants before
Well,
the ants take out a squirrel.
obviously this war would occur over
Last like millions of
Oh, yeah.
years, probably.
No, probably. I give it like 10 days. 10 days.
If somehow we
it's
can
over.
compile the entire population of every single
like
ant,
the Noah's
and every
Ark.
single
You
squirrel,
have a Noah's Ark
Yes.
full of ants.
Yes.
And a Noah's Ark full of squirrels,
and we just
and they just battle
face
at
them
sea.
together. Yes.
I'm willing to bet every single penny in my piggy bank on the ants.
I'm saying if the squirrels do not win, they're going to put up quite the fight.
Well, we just lost a member to the firehouse.
Yeah, he's went to the firehouse. It's alright.
When duty calls,
Wasn't
yeah,
that-
whatever. This said we'll change this to a 2-man. Yep. So
Yeah.
Brady, I think this is an important little life update.
Life update.
Brady puts the fire station over the podcast, but that's
Yeah.
beside the point. All right. Well,
There's a little book here of medical protocols.
let me just read page 37.
37. There's a lot of pages actually.
All right. Any day now.
I'm finding it. It's very small.
Is it long?
I went to
What important is on
Tree.
page 37?
pediatric cardiac arrest algorithm.
You think that's what's happening right now?
It could be. Quite,
yeah.
Yeah, it definitely could be actually.
Definitely. All right. Well,
Cardiac arrest. Where is that?
I think this is a good segue into life as a pirate, because like all pirates, one day one's got to go, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is important because like in our adventures on, you guys have probably heard of like Sea of Thieves,
Mhm.
right? Let's give them a little adventure update.
Well, as Sea of Thieves, when we go into battle, we do a lot of, well, not our main intimidation tactic is getting the megaphone
Oh yeah.
and switching to game chat, and playing Flight of the Valkyries over into our mics as we go into battle, and I think it's quite the intimidation
Oh yeah.
factor.
There's like nothing to do about it.
You really can't. You just see us pulling up on our galleon with our all black attire on our ships, or on our ship, and it's just over.
Hmm?
It's really the last thing you see before death.
No, that's like, dude, to be a pirate in the heyday of pirate, like when even was the heyday of pirates?
I don't even
do you
know.
know? Like, even
1600s.
really? Like I wonder if it's any way at all related to how we put it in like television and like
I
games stuff.
don't know. I don't really think.
Because if it's even half as cool as it looks on TV and stuff, that would be a good time to be alive.
That'd be pretty cool. I mean, you lived a short life. You did
Oh, yeah.
fun things with your life. You know what I mean? Kind of
Meaningful.
over in the blink of an eye. You know, just kind of lived
Yeah.
lived
Wait.
it up.
What do you think would be the best time to be alive?
Best time to be alive. I don't know. I guess colonial America, as they're fighting for the independence, is kind of cool. Just
Oh,
thought
yeah.
of it. Fighting for your country, you bleed patriotism.
Dude, that is probably really close to the pirate time.
Yeah, most
Think about
likely,
it.
yeah.
Because like, okay, ships were used pretty frequently around that time.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
There had to been some form of piratism going on.
Oh, there probably was.
Dude, there's still Somalian.
Yeah, there
pirates
is still
and stuff.
pirates today.
Dude, I might as well just
Yeah.
quit what I'm doing and join a pirate gang.
Yeah, I feel like they'd accept us.
Oh yeah.
We'll probably bring like little tactics into it.
I wonder how many pirates actually had peg legs.
Wait, I wonder how common of a thing that is, or that's just a misconception media put into our mind.
Because like, it seems pretty. What do you call that? Like exaggerated.
Yeah, yeah.
But who knows? Maybe there's
Like when people
some-
think of the pirate, they think of the peg leg, the parrot on the shoulder, and stuff like that.
Yeah, where do they get a parrot?
I don't know.
Where
I
did
don't,
that
even know.
appear?
I don't even know where that came from.
I mean, these are like
I
exotic
guess
pets,
in
but
modern day media, pirates are portrayed as like all these. I don't know. They're kind of cool, I guess. I mean, I don't know. They portray them as more friendly than they are.
who's the biggest like foe of the pirate?
The British
The British.
and their navy.
I guess the other pirate, right?
Yeah, or the other pirate. Yeah.
I mean, did they work for the government? Right? Didn't they have
No.
to bring money, or was it just themselves?
Oh, it depends
They
on
were
what
the
kind of pirate. I feel like the British like hired bounty hunters and stuff, and they'd go and of course bounty hunt the pirates. But the pirates is kind of independent. It's kind of
just did went with the flow,
They
kind of
kinda did their own
floated
thing.
around.
Yeah.
stole as much money as they could. Dude, what a time!
Well, yeah, that would be quite the time. That'd be pretty neat. It was just kind of, I guess not allowed, but it just happened.
Oh yeah, they literally they didn't care at all.
Yeah, you could just go and just kill people. It's like, oh.
Like, because obviously if it was such a big problem, they would have changed it. They would, like, actually, like... I wonder if they had, like, police forces
I don't know.
against the pirates. Like, they had to do something. I guess it was, like... I mean, the ocean, there's not really rules in the ocean.
Yeah, that's true. Not even really rules in the ocean
Who even
now.
owns... No one owns the ocean.
Yeah. International waters.
It's kind of weird that we're like, okay, if you're a landform, you're part of our country.
Mm-hmm.
But the second it's ocean, it's like, no one cares.
Yeah.
It's like space. Like,
Yeah.
we go off into space, right?
It's uncolonized.
It's uncolonized. So, like, there's, like, everyone wants to go to Mars now. But I wonder what's even... Like, do you think people on Mars are going to have to follow Earth rules?
Most likely, you'd probably have to implement some sort of rules. Because
But-
they already have the rules of Earth ingrained into their mind.
Like, because the thing is, Mars has got to be, like, metaphorically the same thing as America and Britain, right?
Right.
The Earth as a whole is America.
Right.
Mars is Britain. Okay?
Right.
Give it I'd give it 10 years, right? Next thing you know, Mars is going to split off, be its own thing, have its own rules.
Oh, yeah.
And it's probably be the next West. Like, what do they call that? Like, the
Manifest
next...
Destiny?
Yeah, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
everyone's going to be like, all right, let's go to Mars.
Right.
Let's conquer all this land. And there's going to be, like, huge fights and
Yeah.
stuff.
I can see that, actually.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
everyone fighting over their own little cut in Mars.
It's just crazy to think about. Just, like, de-evolving
Right.
as we evolve. It's kind of
Right.
weird. I don't know. And I wonder, like, is there going to be rules like, all right, you can't fight people in space? Because the second a ship blows up, everything's done.
Yeah.
One ship blows up, one little fragment, one little speck hits
Mm-hmm.
another little satellite. Next thing you know, every single satellite's
Yep.
gone. Like,
Then Earth is just effectively done.
that's what I think the issue is with, like, the Space Force. Because, like, all right, you got people thinking, all right, let's go into space and put military weapons in there.
Uh-huh.
Next thing you know, we have nothing. We're back to the Stone Age because every single thing that we ever knew completely destroyed.
Yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, and then people these days don't really know how to survive in the wild and do their own thing, fend for themselves.
Maybe it'd be a good population control.
It
Send
could
us
be,
back
yeah.
to Stone Age.
Maybe we do things differently on Mars, for all we know.
I heard this thing. It was talking about how it's like every species, there's like a limit
Mm-hmm.
on how much you can have of a certain species, right? Like, there's only going to be a maximum amount of bunny rabbits in your general area just due to, like, factors that box them in, like amount of food, availability of predators, anything, disease. No matter what, every species hits a point where its birth rate equals death rate.
Yeah.
But humans, we're way past that.
We're definitely
Like, if
past
you
it.
look at graphs of, like, our birth, like, it's, like, flat. Or our birth to death rate. It's, like, flat for hundreds and hundreds of years.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Industrial Revolution hits, skyrockets.
Mm-hmm.
Birth rate way exceeds death rate. And, like, I blame modern medicine and everything.
Oh, for sure. Definitely plays a crucial
Industrial
part.
Industrial Revolution, honestly, I blame for...
Yeah.
Like, we're running out of space, and it's because of the Industrial Revolution.
Industrial Revolution allowed us to support more people.
Like, every problem in the modern day you can blame on the Industrial Revolution, which is so weird to think about. That one pinnacle moment in human advancement just ruined everything.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like, you can name any problem, and I could probably some way root it back to the Industrial
Yeah.
Revolution, which
I
is
mean,
just crazy.
Pollution all originated when factories were made, you know.
Yeah, it's like sad. But that's our life. Maybe
Yeah.
Mars won't do that.
Hopefully not. Hopefully we'll change things.
Yep. Well, we're gonna end it with a little life update here. Colin, what's going on in your life right now?
Guess we'll do the rec basketball update. 2 and 3. Suffered a hard loss. High hopes for the rest of the season. Hope we do good in the playoffs and
Make some noise.
yeah, keep you informed. We'll keep you informed on how the season's going.
Yeah, we the Warriors. You can stay tuned at your local Q-Town arenas.
Yeah.
And for anyone wondering,